All right, we're live. We're late. This is the late edition.
Yeah, late strike.
Late Friday night.
Yeah, we're here. Right.
Oh.
Yeah. Fuck.
I was out busy doing stuff with family, so.
Yeah, that's right. All right.
I know.
I was getting worried that you might have been picked up or something.
No, see, I only see UFOs from afar. I'm not lucky enough to get abducted.
Well, I thought the CIA might have tried to trick you with like a UFO that looked like a pizza.
No, I'm not that lucky either. No. The CIA doesn't care about me.
Or a Chinese SKS or something like that.
Oh, you shush. Don't you start. Watch, next I'll go and buy a British rifle just to piss you off.
Yeah,
hey, look what I can own that you can't.
Yeah, you can buy one, don't worry.
I'll go get an Enfield in a caliber you can't own.
No, we can own Enfields here.
Yeah, in 22.
No, we got 303 and all that.
Since when can you guys have 303?
If it's bolt action, it's all right.
Ah, that's just cheating now.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll go out and get a British FAL. There you go.
Yeah. We can only have like the straight pull version of that. There's a few of them, and then there's Impal 22 ones that they brought in a little while ago, but then they stopped bringing them in.
Right.
I was going to buy one, then they stopped. They were bringing those Brazilian ones in because they do a 22 version. But the company that was doing it stopped. So I don't know. Pity, really. But yeah, I agree. That's quite good. Because it does actually look like a real scar until you put the magazine in it.
Yeah.
It's got that. It's a similar magazine to the M&P. I put my Tony T-shirt on tonight because he was getting upset yesterday, so I bet he won't turn up tonight.
I bet he won't turn up either.
Yeah,
Tony's busy. Tony's,
right.
Tony's technically a celebrity over there in Chattanooga, so you know, he's extremely busy sometimes.
Yeah, because I was going to put another one on, but then I thought no, because Tony was getting upset last night. I'll put the Tony shirt on.
Yeah, you got to put the Tony shirt on.
Yeah.
So, I'm not wearing any brand name T-shirt today. I'm just wearing something cheap that I got at Tractor Supply. So. Uh-oh, George is here. Jorge is here. There we go. Let's see. There we go. That's better.
Hello, guys. Go on.
Hello.
Going.
How are you?
I was talking at the dang mute on.
I'm gonna name mute.
I was like talking in Spanish, and I'm like, I said, okay, what's going on? Oh, darn it, it's on mute.
It's on mute.
Yeah,
mute,
it was.
I tell you,
it wasn't like when you go on the other was it StreamYard, where like the audio is already like, connected and stuff. It's just the camera. Well, actually, the camera and the audio connects, but you can just disengage it before you get on. I got used to that, and I was like, "What the heck?" I was saying, "Hola, amigos, cómo estás? Huelga de Nortuna uno." Which is how I say night strike in Spanish.
No.
Night strike one.
We already got this. It's
Ataque de noche uno.
Ataque de noche uno.
Juan. Uno.
Or it's just Juan.
Or Juan.
Juan, yes.
Yeah. I was thinking something for my dad to eat, and I was like, oh, this shouldn't take me that long. It's like, oh, I better get
Yeah. No, I had to go and pick up a fridge today. Ugh. New fridge.
New one.
New one, because the one we have downstairs in the storage room, It's it was on its way out, so I had to go pick up a new one today.
Wow.
But we got this really our freezer died the other day, so we replaced the freezer with this new freezer thing where it can be either a fridge or a freezer.
Yeah.
So we decided, you know what? Since our old fridge is dying anyways, we would just get another one of those units and just put it in fridge mode, and that way, if we decided we emptied it out, we don't want to use it as a fridge, we could set it up as another freezer.
That's a good idea.
Because of the settings on. So
yeah, you might have some extra Bambi to put in it 1 year, and you just
Well, I don't hunt that much, but you know, I do want to. I do want to get into.
Someone might donate some.
Yeah.
Bambi to you.
Either that or unless you go to
everybody's favorite Zippy's out there. What's going on, Zippy?
You might be able to do it.
Yeah, but also like if you either go to Costco or Sam's Club or whatever, you know, bulk that you can get, you know, hey, you know, you get bulk hamburger patties or something, or brisket or something, you know, you can always freeze with that.
Daniel was asking at Night Strike, is Night Strikeism exempt from the jabs? Only specific churches are exempt. Yes. Yeah. Oh. What the hell that is? I'm just gonna say yes. I have no idea what the hell that is. I'm just gonna say yes.
Yeah.
No. It's yes until Joe Biden and his army of stooges say no. Right?
So what are you guys up to today?
I was just at work. I was on early shift, so then I got home and had a bit of sleep, and then went out, and because they've asked me to work tomorrow, the first overtime I've had since April 2020. So I jumped at it and said yes, and then they said it might be from 6 a.m. till 6 p.m. and I said, yeah, okay, I'll see what I can do.
Right.
Yeah, welcome to my world too, man.
Yeah,
right.
So,
in my line of work as security is always the same shit, you know. Oh, you guys are going to be working from 6 to 12 today, so.
Yeah, well, they gave me the option. I can finish it I can finish at 2, or I can finish at like 6. So I said, I might do that 6 to 6 because it's the first overtime I've had in over a year and a half. So I thought, yeah, why not?
Yeah, that's why on the job I always have to take something to drink, something to eat, even if it's a couple hours, because you never know, like you're gonna leave, and then also, hey, we need you something. We're guys short.
Yeah.
I said, okay, well, I got stuff with me, so you know I can head on over, you know, and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about, you know, doing, you know, having to get something to eat or drink or something, you know, unless you have a place that has like vending machines or something, you know.
Oh yeah, we got those there for coffee and everything.
Oh, awesome, man! Awesome.
And but I only drink decaf now anyway. But there's other stuff there I can get.
Okay, Warsaw, you're gonna have to knock this off, otherwise you're gonna be the Warsaw Pact.
China Strike.
You know, Warsaw. I have to ask, how many Soviet style guns do you have?
I could ask you the same thing. It's based on the same premise.
No. Answer the question. How many Soviet style guns do you own?
It's the same thing you do, all right?
So you've got like 3 or 4 then.
You got the same thing.
So you know what? Then I'm gonna have
Chinese
to call
gun
you.
is exactly the same thing, all right?
You know what I'm gonna have to call you,
Based
Warsaw.
off, a template, you know.
You're not Warsaw Patriot anymore. You're Comrade Patriot.
What?
Yeah, the Russian
Not somebody.
All right, I'm gonna call you Miles Strike then from now on.
Comrade Tovary.
Mouse Strike. Don't even start with
Comrade
that.
Patriot.
No,
Everybody call him Comrade Patriot from now on.
Do that, you're gonna get banned off the chat. Don't do that.
Yeah, the Putin Patriot.
No, it's my chat. Everybody call him Comrade Patriot.
I swear to God, dude, I'm a moderator. I will do it.
You know what? I will take a poll right now.
Don't you dare. Don't you effing dare. All right, you know what? I'm going to put the Chinese flag in here then.
That's hilarious. Not with these poll things, you know, they can come up with anything, you know.
There you go. There we got a poll up there.
You dick.
I want to see what people have to say. We got to get some interaction in here. There we go, Comrade Patriot. There we go.
50-50 so far.
Yeah, nobody said anything yet. Oh, now we got some people.
You're such a dick. You fucking dick.
You
It's
know
a
this.
60. It's a 60-40.
Oh dear.
Warsaw, you know this is out of good fun too. This is where your fun has led us. So we're going to go down the rabbit hole as far as we can without getting
Hey,
banned.
you started it, this whole thing, because you keep bothering me and calling me, oh yeah, Patriot Pact.
Warsaw Pact. That's what we called it.
That's when you started it.
Yeah, and then you doubled down on the China strike. So I had to come up with Comrade Patriot.
Now you know what it's like now, all right?
Yeah.
All right? You're such an ass.
You enjoy it.
No, I don't. Besides, I didn't want to even go this far. Dude, I was just going to, heckle you, and then next thing you know, you're doing this.
Oh, you...
Especially on our night before 9/11. Come on, man.
You know I'm messing with you. I'm not being serious.
Yeah, as I was making something to eat for my dad, they were showing United 93 on Showtime or Time channels.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of documentaries on this week about it. Most of them I've seen before.
Tomorrow's gonna be a freaking crazy day, man. It's gonna be a long.
Oh man, it's 50. It's 56-44. Zippy 98. I voted yes, comrade. All right, Zippy. All right, buddy.
Oh man.
Where's Mr. F and H? You know he would vote yes on this.
Fuck him.
I'll text Tony and find out where he is.
Uh-oh.
We need some backup from Tony.
We need some backup. Tony would say yes. Tony would totally say yes. This is right up his alley. So. Uh-oh. We're getting buffering. Oh, well.
Hey, karma's a bitch. This is what you're getting.
Yeah.
It's not buffering here.
Let's say we're gonna get buffered, so.
Loud and clear.
Gunpowder Beauty is right. It's Miss Asshole. Because she is a woman. So. There we go. So. And my camera. I abstained from voting on that one. TJ per second, he said. All right.
All right.
You don't have to vote on it, DJ. But DJ. But if you want to, give Warsaw, a little hell, you're feel free to. You don't have to. It's fine. And Richard, who are you texting?
Tony.
When are you gonna get a smartphone?
If I move to the States, I'll probably buy a smartphone. That's probably never. This little phone does all right. I don't really have it on because I don't have nothing to do.
Yeah.
There's not a lot to do here. But if I move to the States, I'll get a smartphone because then you have like the satellite navigation on. And whether you travel state to state or whatever, or looking up stuff, it's going to be better. There's a lot of apps you can get for shooting as well, isn't there?
There are.
Yeah, different ones that can maybe use some help.
So, since since there was a thing, with Biden the other day, I have to ask George. Does your work require you to get the jab?
No, I already have it.
So you've already had the jab.
I already have I even have a flu shot already.
Did your work require?
No.
Did your work require it?
Yeah.
No, I haven't said nothing yet.
No, what jab did you get?
I'm sorry?
which type of jab
which
did you get?
vaccine? I
Yeah,
got
which-
the Moderna.
Right.
Moderna. That's a better one.
That's just-
It's hilarious
just-
because I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, is that just a one part, just a single shot? Yeah.
No, it's it's one shot, but I mean, it's two shots really.
Right.
Pfizer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's not like the Johnson & Johnson one, which it's the one and done. You know.
Right. Okay. Yeah, because that's the one I had here was like the one they come up with in Oxfordshire in the UK, and it's like a 2-part one. You have like one shot, and then a few weeks later you have a second one, and then you're supposed to be good after that.
Yeah.
But the first one you get. I had more of a reaction to the first one because where they put it in, my arm went a bit solid, like a bruise. There was no mark there.
Yeah.
No mark there.
Yeah,
Then the second one was nothing at all. So
yeah, that happened to me. A lot of people that I heard, they got sick on the second shot.
Yeah, I never got sick or anything.
I got a bit sick, but it only lasted like 1 or 2 days. It was really gone really quick.
Yeah.
And the second I did have a sore shoulder on the second shot.
So
Yeah,
John Juan is asking, does that dude have a Georgia accent? Well, Warsaw, is your accent more Georgian, or do you think it's more Lithuanian?
Not even close.
he's gonna say it's a Polish American accent.
Do I speak like Eastern European accent to you?
No.
No.
It's saying like any Polish guy I work with.
So John, apparently no, he doesn't have a Georgian accent.
Because I'm born American. I'm not from Europe, dude.
So John's out there, but the census right now is 62 to 38. Comrade Patriot.
It's not going to be changed, by the way. I'm in charge of my name.
I know, but we're gonna call you Comrade Patriot.
Come back.
Oh, top right. No, that's George. George is he's from Texas. That's a Texan accent.
I'm from Texas. Yeehaw!
You don't even know why I even made my name.
So.
Nice strike.
Ooh.
Do you even know?
Ooh, Mr.
now.
FNH.
Oh, he's in here now.
Oh my God! No, I'm not gonna say it out loud, but that's funny. Mr. FNH. Uh-oh, Jesse's in the house. What's going on, Jesse?
Oh, not much. I just thought I'd come in here. It looked like a whole bunch of testosterone going on, so I figured I'd liven up the place.
Yeah, you know, you're teasing me with a good time out there on the chat.
Listen, darling, I told you, as soon as I can get rid of this cough and this crud, I'm going to come up there and I'm going to kidnap you.
Okay.
You've got fun pew-pews, and hopefully you got a stock of ammo, because that's the only way you're making it out without a throat punch.
All right, I know.
Keep this up. I'm going to give you a copyright strike.
You better not.
Then better stop being civil. All right, enough.
All right. We'll end the poll, but the poll does say we should call you Comrade Patriot.
Comrade Patriot.
Comrade Patriot.
I'm not a communist, dude, so don't ever call me that. You don't even understand why I even call myself Warsaw Patriot to begin with.
Because you're Polish.
It's Polish, yes, but there's also a reason why, because the city of Warsaw during World War II was actually a whole bunch of partisans and actually resistance fighters. 1944.
Yeah, but in the grand scheme of things, it was the Allies that did the whole brunt of the work.
You know how long they lasted in the Battle of Warsaw?
No, not particularly.
Yeah, they held out a long time.
63 days.
Yeah.
No ally aid or nobody. They didn't care. They fought for 63 straight days.
Yeah. They got stabbed in the back by Russia.
The Soviets were not allies. They just traded one enemy for another, and it was even worse.
Yeah.
Well, they just waited on the outskirts for you to finish, and then they went
in. It was just like the Soviets, during World War II, the Soviets tried to invade, what was it, Finland or something like that?
They got their
We tried to invade them, and then like one thin sniper with a what was it a captured Mosin fought them all off,
That was just with iron sights.
and that was just with iron sights, and I'm like, wow, you guys really suck.
That was known as the White Death.
Yeah.
Literally, that's what they call it.
That reminds me of that Monty Python skit where they're standing right in front of the guy with the SKSs. They're supposed to execute him, and they're like, "Blam! You missed! How could you miss? He's right in front of you." That reminds me of that right there. That's how bad the Russians shoot.
Yeah, but no, that was Simo Haya. That was that.
That reminds me of that movie Chips, where that guy, the main character John, was like, "Fire at the guy," and he's like, "Boom, boom, 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 boom." He's like missing. He can't hit the target. I was like, "What the hell, dude?"
Yeah. You know what I want to get? I want to get the revolver, and I found a place where I can get the grips. They're expensive, but I want to make a reproduction of the sledgehammer gun.
Sledgehammer gun. Oh.
Yeah. It was a comedy series back in the 80s.
Cool.
Basically, this guy out in California was a cop, and he was over the top. It was funny. Like,
oh, Sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer, yeah.
Yes.
There's a terrorist. He won't come down for the building. I'll fix that. Pulls out a law rocket out of his trunk.
Yeah, I remember the time when they stole his gun.
Blown down. All right, I took care of him.
Yeah, because he appeared in that movie United '93, the movie they were showing. He was a passenger, and I was like, oh, I know that guy. I remember him from Sledgehammer and stuff. I remember the time when they stole his gun, and then like he went to the armory or something. Somebody gave him a gun. It was like a little .25 caliber. And he goes to the range to shoot, and he goes bam, 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 and then they bring in the target. Hey, what happened? You didn't hit the target. And then all of a sudden they walk halfway towards the range and say, oh, the bullets never reached. The bullets didn't reach the target.
The bullets didn't reach the target, yeah.
He's like, you're stuck with this gun until you can get yours back.
Yeah,
he was kind of like a Clint Eastwood, Dirty Harry spoof.
Yeah, no. It was a, you can watch the entire series. They got the entire series on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
wow. You can watch the whole series on YouTube, and I'm like, honestly, go ahead. Yes, it's dated because it's from the '80s, but it's still damn funny. It's still funny. I mean, Richard, you're old enough to remember what things were like back in the late '80s, early '90s. You'd enjoy it.
Even the early '80s.
Well, I wasn't going to be mean,
I tell you, the TV shows in the '80s were hilarious. They were awesome.
I remember the A-Team when it first came out. Like the very first
A-Team, that was cool.
Yeah,
the very first one, they didn't even have what was it, Dirk Benedict's face. They had
another guy.
Different guy's face, and then they changed it, and then they're both.
No.
Amy
they didn't change it. Face just changed his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
See? No? He was very good at that.
Yeah,
I like how they appeared in the movie.
Yeah, because I'd watched Battlestar Galactica when that was out. And then when the A-Team come out and they changed it to the same guy, I thought, oh no, this would be good to watch. And I used to enjoy that.
I like that one episode where they're like in the like Universal or Studios, or they're somewhere in a park, theme park, and all of a sudden a Cylon just like walks by him, and then he just like points at him like, I've seen you somewhere.
Yeah. Well, they always had that in the opening titles as well, which I think
the opening credits.
Daniel says that Night Strike. Did you watch all of Sleepy Joe's speech? I didn't watch his speech at all. I just got the cliff notes from the news articles because I'm not going to watch his speeches.
Did you didn't see the part where he was saying, "Oh, I sleep with an NEA member every night"?
Yeah, I didn't hear that either.
Dude, I was like, "What the hell, man? Do you know what the hell you're saying?"
If you do really want to watch his speeches, if you really want to, you can't fall asleep, just watch his speech, and then you just like conk out in 5 minutes.
Well, you either laugh or just get really angry.
As far as I'm concerned with Biden, now this is what I think.
Corn Pop was a bad dude.
He was a bad dude. He was a bad dude.
Oh, great. David Chipman's in here.
Did you get that video?
No, I thought we were going to win the day without David Chipman, but, apparently not.
No.
Did you get that? You got that video I sent you, didn't you? Because that's
Of course
got the
not.
sound effects you need.
Well, what happened?
I haven't checked any of my emails yet, John.
No, okay, yeah. I sent you the one by a shotgun.
Yeah, no, I saw the shotgun stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just I haven't been able to get the shotgun one. I've only got corn pop and
No. Yeah, and I did.
Come on, man.
I should try corn pop.
I did try and find the MacArthur one for you to add to it, where it's like that Tokyo Rose going, "Hey Joe, what are you doing?" Because you can add that in, but you're gonna have to get the film. I can't find that on YouTube at all.
I need to get the one that says Dog Face Pony Soldier.
Yeah, there's the MacArthur film with Gregory Peck. The trailer's on YouTube, but not the film. I was trying to find the film of it on YouTube so they can get that clip. That woman.
What's
going,
up,
hey,
my British friend?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm doing good.
For anyone wondering who this David Chipman guy is, that's John Crump. Hey, John, how's it going?
John Crump, Amazon billionaire.
Amazon billionaire. Facebook aficionado.
Yeah.
Facebook aficionado.
Yeah. Well, no, I work for. I mean, people get Amazon and Facebook mixed up apparently. But whatever.
Now, are you live from your bunker or are you live from your back porch now?
My back porch, I'm sitting outside. It's a little bit chilly.
The Amazon
Getting a little bit fall.
It's not the Amazon.
I got my heaters going.
You've already got your heaters going, dude. I had to have my AC running full blast today. I don't. What the hell's wrong with you?
Where do you live?
I live in Charleston.
I live in Virginia, so I'm a little bit up the coast. It was nice today. It was like
I'm one state above Flying Rich, and that's a good thing because I don't. The only bad part is I live in a house, so I'm technically a target.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys should watch the stream tomorrow night.
I plan on jumping in, typing out in the chat.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Maybe you win some stuff, man. We have
I doubt I'll win anything. I've already won a 1911. I think I'm my luck is my luck is out.
Oh, given it right away, I think it works out to be about $20,000 worth of stuff.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So it has to be one of the biggest giveaways on GunTuber history.
Well, yeah.
What is an AC air conditioner? Yeah, Mr. Knives is asking what AC is, considering he lives out in California. Okay, that thing you have other than a swamp cooler, Knives. So, but so John, tell us what we're doing tomorrow, why we're doing it, please.
All right. So, if you guys don't know, I had my niece pass away last February of DIPG, which is like an aggressive form of childhood brain cancer. And this month
I'm sorry to hear that, by the way.
Yeah, it kind of sucked. But she was on the podcast a lot, actually, with me. But yeah, so September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And I was looking to do a fundraiser for childhood cancer, and then I noticed Dan from Polymer 80. Polymer 80 and I are tight. I'm really tight with those guys that are Polymer 80.
Right.
I found his son Liam has stage 3 cancer, muscle cancer. So cancer can get really expensive, and plus, taking time off work and everything else, and just for comfort of life stuff. So what we're doing is we're going to raise money for the GoFundMe.
Okay.
And hopefully be able to make a little difference in someone's life for the good.
All right. Awesome.
So yeah, so we have 18 P80s, 3 safety harbor firearm blowers, a JSD Muff 1, which is the SIG P320.
Now, can you confirm or deny that you may or may not have some tusk blowers?
I have a tusk blower.
You have one. Okay.
Yeah, but we're gonna be giving away some 80% lowers, but they're not test lowers.
They're not the test ones. Because I went to the website where Rich got it, and I was like, they're all sold out.
Yeah, they're limited.
They only made a 25 run, and at that point,
what we do have, that's what is it? EPM. What is it? APM. We do have a couple of their 80% that I purchased. That one's the Bessie Ross and one's that Don't Step on Snake one.
Don't Step on Snake.
Snake, yeah, that one. So we're gonna be giving one of each one of those away. And then I got this backpack.
Hey, John.
That turns to like.
Sorry, go ahead.
We got this backpack that converts into a bullet-resistant vest. Yeah, have you ever seen it where you pull it and you just pull it over your head? And like you go from like not having a vest to having a full like a level 3A plus vest on.
What company is that from?
Citizens Armor.
Right, yeah, because that AR-500 in Arizona, they do something similar. It's just a backpack where you put a plate in the like trauma pad, or you can put a plate in.
Oh no! This isn't perfect. This is actually.
But you
it's
put
really
it over.
Cool. You pull it over your head, so it's like a whole vest that protects you. You have like protection from all sides.
Nice, yeah. So if you got it, if you don't pull it in front of you, it's going to protect your back anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, it will protect your back anyway. But you can't tell. It just looks like a regular backpack.
Yeah, nice.
And then you can actually hit hit some straps, and it would drop off the backpack part if you want.
Right.
Or you can just keep that on. But yeah, so it's really cool. So we're going to be doing. It's black.
Right.
It's not tactical looking at all. So
no.
You don't
really want it to be, do you?
No, you don't. So you can go totally gray man.
Yeah.
Wooden lower for a Glock. I don't know if that would actually work.
It actually does work. It actually does. If you watch the video, it kind of does.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Watch the video. Pull it up.
I thought it'd be more rigid if it was plastic or polymer with, metal in it or something.
Pull up the video.
No, they've done it.
I'm not going to watch the video right now. I'll watch it later, right?
No, but I was thinking you could screen share it and show them.
No, I'm not doing that.
They also have a video out where this guy has a Taurus. It's an old Taurus that it runs away. So basically, you pull a trigger and it goes like full auto.
Yeah.
It's a one baby face.
I've seen the video where a dude's bump firing a 92, a Beretta 92.
No, this is a Taurus. It goes full auto, like single trigger, single function on the trigger. It's not modified.
Was this the one that was in Brazil?
No, this is one in the United States where it's not modified. It's just I guess it had a malfunction.
Yeah,
we've had
some MP5s in 22 that have malfunctioned. The firing pin locks forward, so then it will just dump the mag at the range, and then like people were like, "What the fuck's going on?" And then the guy that told me about it, he actually had it happen to him, and it wasn't. I don't think it was the actual Hector and Koch ones. It was like the Wolfer copy.
I'm with Pale Horse on this one. He's saying a wooden AR-15 lower receiver would be pretty cool. I mean, they make them out of plastic. Why not some hard wood?
Well, they do have them.
You're thinking oak or some sort of wood. That's really going to take that.
Yeah. You'd have to use like oak or you need something a little harder than oak, probably redwood.
Well, one of the
they do have them.
You'd have to have like redwood, and then you'd have to have some sort of injection or metal parts inlaid in so you could get the buffer tube on.
Yeah, they do have them though.
Yeah, but you could do it out with some tropical hardwood.
Really? Do you know the company?
I can't remember. I looked at it back in like 2018. The buffer tube, the outside was wood, and they have like a metal insert.
Okay, they got a metal insert. Because that's the only way you'd be able to do it, because with the force of the recoil spring and everything, or a buffer tube spring and whatnot.
Now, imagine if they did that with an AK. I don't think that would be possible.
I haven't seen them do that with an AK.
I don't think No, they're stretched. They're stretched to the limits by changing the AK receiver from being, the milled one to the thin folded one. That's as far as you want to go with an AK. Go any further.
Just imagine it warping on a piece of wood. I don't think it's going to work at all.
I don't think so.
Well, we tried that. What was that one that Brandon did? The Plastikov.
Plastikov, yeah, I saw that. Plastikov actually does work because plastic is able to, flex like that and then retain its shape.
Well, his exploded though.
Well, it was after how many rounds did he shoot through it?
1 round. That's all it took.
Well, no, there's another one. There's another guy that does the Plastikov where it's actually gone through like a couple hundred rounds.
Yeah, we took a AR, like a printed AR lower, with an auto sear in it, and just kept on mag dumping, and the damn thing melted on us.
Wow.
Well, that's how you do it right. You melt it.
You got a video on that? That'd be funny to watch.
It wasn't mine. It's a guy named Aiden he's a SOT.
Right.
And he owns a drop-in auto sear, so yeah, I'll check with him and see if I know he has a video. I don't know if he's ever posted it anywhere.
It'd be like when Eric does those meltdown videos.
Carolina EDC Review says, I almost had a full auto Glock one time. The slide sleeve for the firing pin came off place and stuck in the firing pin. It scared the Jesus out of me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's happened to people here with those MP5 22s. When they've malfunctioned, it's just like dump the rest of the magazine. And then if you load a magazine,
that's because the normally a full auto malfunction is usually because the disc connector's broke,
this is something
something's happened with the disc connector to stop it from stopping.
It's something to do with the firing pins where it will lock forward, so it's basically like it will operate like an open bolt machine gun. So it's just like you've got a permanently forward firing pin, and then it just dumps the entire magazine.
Yep.
Now here's an idea. What if they made a lower out of bamboo?
Scott 79 is saying someone is making 3D printed RPK lowers. I've heard that too.
I've heard that.
No,
I've seen it.
Yeah, but think about it. Bamboo, is that strong enough to handle the forces in a lower?
No.
Well, the problem is it depends on the size of the bamboo. Because remember, back in the old days, before they used actual iron for cannons, the Chinese and some of those other Asian nations experimented with bamboo for cannons.
Yeah, well, they use like bamboo.
That's actually historically accurate. They did try making cannons out of bamboo.
Yeah,
and
for rockets and stuff.
It had like a 50-50 track record because it would either blow up in your face or fire it at the enemy. One of the two.
Oh, also, you can use them for torture devices, especially growing out through your body.
Yeah.
So they used to do like multi-barreled bamboo, like a rocket launcher, but the thing with that is you light it and the whole thing would either blow up, like Night Strike says, or it would work. So it was all done on old black powder.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you're saying that it was like Rich flying a plane?
No, actually.
Yeah, basically, yeah. You got a 50-50 chance of either crashing into a house or crashing into a car. or you cut your thumb off and you can't fly your plane anyway.
Well, hold up. We have to ask: does this equate? Does this equation add his ability to use duct tape to take care of a wound?
Yeah.
To dress a wound.
Maybe that's what you repaired.
Because unless we have the duct tape wound, maneuver, it may not be accurate.
Yeah, I got demonetized because of his language when he got his finger.
I've had to turn all my monetization off because I got an email from YouTube saying, "Hey, we're going to start going over the monetization and whatnot." And since I make nothing on ads anyways, I just turned it all off. I mean, I still get super chats, but that's all I get now. I don't have any ads on any of my videos.
I was thinking about doing a fundraiser to see how much duct tape Rich would need to put his plane back together with. Because he used about he looked like he used about half a roll on his thumb.
Yeah, I know. I mean, maybe if we get the high aerial or aircraft grade duct tape, we might be able to fix this plane.
Yeah.
Actually, Gorilla Tape is usually the best. The Gorilla duct tape.
Use duct tape. It saves the gorillas.
I told him just use JB Well that he'll fix all of his issues. I mean, if it works for guns, it should be fine for airplanes, right?
Nope.
But
it's bad for Africa if you use the gorilla.
But unlike John, I don't have to worry about ever being in a plane with Rich.
Yeah.
I mean, what possessed you to say yes to that?
I've been in a car with it.
Because if I get a certain amount of likes, and this is when I was like small, right now I get about 1,000 likes a video, but back then I was getting like 5-10 likes a video. So I said if I get 100 likes, I'll go flying with Rich. And so he held a streamathon to get people to go over to my video and click like on it.
I've been in a car with him a couple of times. He's all right, as long as you just take the truck tires out the way first. Because he hit a truck tire in Florida and smashed his wheel arch up, and the under the plastic underbelly of the car went underneath and smashed it to bits.
Yeah, my channel has taken off a little bit in the past couple of weeks.
Your channel's all over the place. I mean, I've been doing this for years, and I still only have like 1,000 subscribers, so I'm doing something right.
Yeah, I went from what is it, like 2,800 to like 11,500 in like 2 weeks.
Well, it's called because your content.
Yeah.
We got a super chat in from Daniel, $2, saying, hashtag Night Strike loves Big China. Well, that's not entirely true, but again, I have Chinese guns. Okay, I admit I have Chinese guns. Sorry, I'm cheap. I mean, why pay $2,000 for an M1A when you can pay half of that for a Polytech?
Are you going to buy that Wish 103 AK?
No, I'm not going to buy that Wish 103 AK.
Maybe he was talking about the wrestler China.
Yeah.
No, she's dead.
She's gone.
She's gone, right?
R.I.P. China. Yeah.
So yeah,
Night Strike liked their video.
Whose video?
China's video.
No, I did not.
What is it? One Night in China or something like that?
No, I'm pretty sure that's One Night in Bangkok, and we don't talk about Thailand.
No. They actually have. She made a video called One Night in China.
I'm not doing that.
Her and Xbox.
Her husband. Her husband had recorded them, and he took the video and he made it. He had it copyrighted to make into distribution. You know, it's like what? It's like, oh, come on. It's the same thing like with what's her name, Kim Kardashian. They're saying like, oh, somebody made a sex tape. Yeah, you're the one that released it, so you can become popular. Jeez.
Yeah, it was the same as Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton too. You know, jeez, man.
She released that to make money.
They just make it like, oh my god, how did this happen?
Wait. I was going to say, was it?
Pale Horse says he made a sling out of paracord and duct tape one time. Well, that's one way to do it.
I thought you were about to say he made a video.
Yeah. Well, he does make videos. So I wouldn't be surprised if he made a video using duct tape and paracord.
I was going to say, before that Pale Horse discussion, as far as that other topic, wasn't Kanye West doing the same thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he did the similar
Probably
situation
at some point. Yeah,
crazy, man. What people would do to become famous.
Yeah, just don't sell your soul to the devil.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of them in Hollywood, they phone up like the paparazzi and say, "Oh, I'm going to be at this certain place or this certain restaurant." So then they get loads of photographs taken. but they've organised it themselves, you know.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's do a poll. Rename Night Strike,
No,
China Strike.
see, I'm not going to do a poll on that.
China Strike.
No, I'm not going to do a poll on that.
New York Outcast, I agree with him. Come on, let's do a poll. Hey, you did it to me. We're doing it to you now.
That's fine. You can do it later on your channel because, as far as I'm concerned,
downstream.
This is the Night Strike 1 channel, not the New York Outcast channel or the or the Comrade Patriot channel.
Quit calling me a communist.
Hey, Night Strike,
comrade.
What's up?
I think I'm gonna have to go with them. You need to do the poll.
Oh my God! Really?
If you don't, I will write an article. I'll write a hit piece on you.
All right. I'm doing it right now.
China Strike.
Oh man.
China.
We do this. You're blackmailing me. Oh my God.
But you actually have to change your YouTube channel to China Strike.
I won't
yes,
change
you're doing it.
I will not.
Yes, if this happens, you're definitely doing it.
No.
Yes, we're doing a poll. We're gonna see if we can actually name it. You China Strike. Come on, man.
Hey, I'll make sure because no one made fun of Rich. No one called him Crashing Rick before I started it.
No,
you got 3 Chinese guns, dude. You're China Strike.
Just because I bought 3 Chinese guns doesn't mean anything.
Come on, man. You want to worship at the feet of the Winnie
He doesn't want to buy a Chinese Tokarev. I told him, dude.
I don't want a Chinese Tokarev.
Oh my God.
Listen. I've got 2 rifles in Soviet calibers that I can't find ammo for right now. No, thank you.
Buy it as a collector's piece. You get money for that.
Yeah, he talks to President Z every night.
No.
Yes, we're doing this.
Where's the poll? There it is.
I got banned off TikTok because I started uploading videos with Winnie the Pooh with the Chinese president's face, deep faked on it, and
hold on.
They banned me.
We got a $2 super chat from Daniel saying, "You have to say China like the Don." Okay. Okay. China. Stop looking at my hands.
China.
They see the book of mouth.
Sound effect.
I like that when they asked him, "Why do you call it the China virus?" And he's like, "Because it comes from China."
It did. It originated from
it's like when they had the Indian variant of the corona, and now they've changed it to like the Delta one because it upsets India, And then people were taking the piss out of Delta Airlines.
Dude, the funniest thing was when Corona tweeted to Delta Airlines and says, "Now you know how it feels."
Yeah. And the funny one I find is like sales of Corona beer all around the world have just gone down since it started because it's got the same name, which I just like. It's hilarious.
Poor Corona.
Yeah.
He wasn't that good in the first place, but
No,
I'm sorry it happened to him.
Hey man, Vin Diesel's gonna pop in here and punch you in the face, I guess.
No, he's not.
You can have any beer, but it has to be a Corona.
Don't make fun of beer.
I don't drink. I seldom drink beer.
I always thought that.
That's why I still have a can of Pat's Blue Ribbon right here.
Oh my god!
I haven't drank. I don't drink.
I thought the Fast and the Furious was the whole franchise was sponsored by Corona, but Corona's never actually been in contact with the Fast and Furious, even though they put Corona in like every movie.
But if you look at when they drink and whatnot, it's all like generic beer.
But whenever they talk about beer, it's always like Corona.
You can have any Corona you want.
Yeah,
you can have any beer you want as long as it's a Corona. I remember that.
and they're not paid. They're like every movie they talk about Corona. It became like an inside joke or something.
Maybe one of them knows somebody that works there or something.
No, it's just they put that line in the first movie, and everyone started quoting it, so they made it like an inside joke for like the rest of the series.
Yeah.
Another $2 super chat from Daniel saying he only drinks soda that shall not be named. Yeah. No, I don't only drink that. You know I drink other things, Daniel. Don't say that.
Jack and Coke.
Sometimes. I don't have a lot of Jack Daniels. I'm not
good.
that big of a Jack Daniels fan. I'm more of a Jim Beam fan because, bourbon.
Oh, I got a bottle of Jim Beam.
Yeah. Bourbon is better than straight whiskey.
Yeah.
No, I mean the only thing I really drink besides water is those bottles of morphine that you can buy.
The bottle
I drink. Morphine.
Morphine.
Yeah.
Get them from Hunter.
Are those like those little energy drink bottles or something like that?
No, you actually get them from like pharmacies. They're like
morphine. Oh, you talk that morphine, like the stuff they use on D-Day.
You mean
the stuff they inject themselves with if they got shot or something and they're in pain.
Morphine. Morphine.
Yeah.
They used to sell it like back in the 1800s. They would sell it in like regular stores.
Yeah, I've never seen it sold in the store. So.
That's 1800s. Are you that old?
No, I'm not that old.
1800s. You're thinking opium.
No, they actually had opium and they had morphine and they had heroin.
Well, no. Back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, the thing to get at the pharmacy was a cool, refreshing Coca-Cola with cocaine in
it. Yeah, but
Cola, and if you were sick, you had Dr. Pepper. Was it for constipation? Wasn't it, or for stomach?
Yeah,
stomach or something.
Yeah, I collect the old ads, and I have an old ad for heroin.
Oh my goodness!
Really?
That they used to sell. It's like, heroin gives you energy, and that's basically like they're selling things.
They're not wrong, but they're not right either.
No, that stuff does mentally mess you up.
Yeah. I mean, out of all that stuff that they mess with, the only thing that's less harmful is marijuana. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the less harmful stuff out there.
I wouldn't be smoking that though.
Yeah, marijuana was illegal before heroin, actually.
Yeah, I believe it.
Which is crazy.
Yep. No, but as far as marijuana, I wouldn't even smoke it because it would ruin my gun rights. Then I wouldn't trade it for a single, dose of that.
Yeah, neither would I.
Yeah. Same here.
That's why I just stick to the crack.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. New York Outcast says I wouldn't drink that crap either. Night Strike. Laugh out loud. Get some real beer. Yeah, I need to get some real beer. I don't know what real beer is, but I need to get some.
Yeah, yes. You have what was that? Pabst Blue Ribbon?
Yeah, I've got a can that I haven't drank, for a year or two.
All right, hipster.
No.
You gotta move to Williamsburg and Brooklyn.
Drinks McGuinness.
No, it's like I don't like how Bud Light tastes. Okay, I don't like how Budweiser tastes in general. Any whether it's Bud Light or the regular. I don't like Miller Lite or the regular stuff.
I love
the only stuff I can drink is Pabst Blue Ribbon.
What was that beer I remember?
And I don't like beer. I would rather drink, whiskey or bourbon or any, gin, rum, anything with alcohol in it other than beer.
There's one beer actually I came across years back. What was it? Miller 64. You heard of that one?
Yeah. I mean, the only other beer I used to drink that I liked was Red Dog, but I can't get that down here. I don't think they make it anymore. John, do you remember Red Dog beer?
When I worked in a grocery store, yeah, that was very popular.
Yeah, I used to drink a lot of that.
College.
I used to drink a lot of that back when I was younger. Let's put it that way.
At high school and college, I worked in a grocery store, and we sold a lot of that. But you look like a Schlitz malt liquor guy. Or a Colt 45 guy.
No.
Schlitz gives you the
Colt 45 is all right. I brought that back from the US before, and I said,
New York Outcast says Night Strike is a wine cooler guy. Okay, wine cooler type drinks. Okay,
he drinks Zima.
I did drink Zima, actually. I did drink Zima. I liked it. And then I switched because they stopped making it. I switched to, Smirnoff Ice.
Smirnoffs?
Smirnoff Ice, yeah.
Oh, Smirnoffs is a crappy ass vodka, man. Don't ever drink that.
It is, but this is the ice stuff. It's all it is is just like alcoholic lemonade. That's all it is.
And as far as vodka, in my experience, Sobieski is hands down the best vodka I've ever drank.
So I also tried Mike's Hard Lemonade. I like that. That's pretty good. Yeah. But that's only if you want something, but you don't really want a beer.
Right,
so you drink early drinks.
So like when you drink your bourbon Night Strike, do you drink it with soda or what? Or do you add anything?
I'll do either. I'll drink it straight or I'll drink it with soda.
Oh, cool.
I do either. But John, don't tell me you've never had like a Red's Apple Ale.
Oh, I like to try that. Never tried that.
That's pretty good. It's like an alcohol version of a sour ale, apple ale, or sour apple cider, more or less. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Night Strike goes to a party and goes, "Can I have one of those Seagram's wine coolers over there?"
I don't drink Seagrams.
Do you have the strawberry flavor?
Remember Bruce Willis used to advertise for that.
Oh my God.
He did he?
Oh, I can't believe you remember that. Oh my God.
I just remembered as soon as you mentioned that, I was like, "Oh shit, did Bruce Willis?"
Carolina EDC is drinking Coors Light right now. Well, you're lucky. I can't drink that stuff.
No, you know what? I can't drink most beers because I have a fish allergy.
A what?
Fish allergy.
Fish allergy?
How does that work?
Because they use fish bladders in beer. For the coloring.
Oh, wow. Did I know that?
Yeah.
Well, then I know what type of beer you can drink. You can drink Prohibition beer.
Bathtub gin.
Prohibition beer. There's no fish bladders included.
Night Strike, I gotta ask you. You ever seen that movie, that TV series, 1,000 Ways to Die?
In the Old West?
Not the Old West. No, literally, 1,000 Ways to Die.
No, I haven't seen 1,000 Ways to Die.
There was a guy, literally, he was brewing beer and all that. He actually slipped inside the brewing thing and he actually was unconscious. And they filled it up with actual beer, and he actually possibly died. Actually, and week later, then his boss actually was like saying, "Where's Sam?" And all of a sudden, he looks inside, like, "Oh crap, we brewed this beer, and he's in there." And they were selling it to the market. I'm like, "You brewed beer with a dead guy's body in it?"
Yeah,
that's gross.
Well, that happened to out in LA with that Lisa Lamb girl that was like all disoriented, and she climbed up and fell into the water thing.
The water tower, yeah.
Yeah, all the water was coming out brown, and people were like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's schizophrenic woman around. Yeah, I've seen the video for that.
Yeah. But that was very, very interesting. But the 1,000 Ways to Die, that was on Spike TV.
Doing her thing with when she came out of the
Spike TV, okay.
Yeah.
But
they also had the guy that died of alcohol poisoning because he was at some fraternity event and they were pouring beer up his asshole.
Was that the one with his girlfriend? Was that the one with his girlfriend? Yes, I saw that.
And it was pouring vodka up his asshole when he died of alcohol poisoning because he was loaded directly to the body.
That's how you get drunk these days, by doing it up there.
So he did a whole bottle of vodka or something like that. I can't remember what it was.
Well, yeah, his esophagus was melted through because of the alcohol.
No. Just no.
Sorry, Night Strike, for derailing your stream here.
Don't worry, you're next.
I just got here and I hear this butthole talk already.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's the alien house.
All right.
UFOs or butt.
All right.
I do need to know what your PWEDC is, Night Strike.
PWE?
PWEDC.
Pew pew pew.
Oh
no, PWEDC.
I don't.
Prison wallet EDC.
Oh, I don't have a prison wallet.
Prison wallet.
I don't. I'm not in prison. I'm good.
Go to Gulag.
No, I'm.
Gulag. Oh, not Gulag.
My EDC is a P320 compact.
My PWEDC is a Taurus Raging Bull with an unsheathed K-bar.
Actually, Night Strike. Actually, that's a good question for me to think of. Would you ever go to Vorkuta with me?
No.
You wouldn't go to Vorkuta, Gulag, just to go see it and see if it actually.
No, I would never go to a Gulag with you whatsoever.
No, you wouldn't. No, I'm saying like literally, you want to see it, investigate it, see if it's actually haunted.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not leaving the United States. Period.
All right.
And I'm not getting in a plane with that flying Rich, but John is.
No, but I mean, you heard of Black Ops 1, right? The first Black Ops.
I know.
That place there is actually real. I found out.
Yeah.
Wait, you got to go get on the plane to fly over there, and all of a sudden the pilot comes on. Hi, I'm your pilot, Richard Hughes.
Oh God, no!
Yeah, we're going to a Soviet gulag known as Vorkuta, one of the worst gulags in the Soviet Union.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. No.
No, thank you.
They have another really bad place there. They're called Black Dolphin.
Yeah.
What, Black Dolphin?
In the Ukraine, Russia has a very volatile place called Chernobyl.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I hear Pripyat is haunted with radiation ghosts.
What was the other one?
Like double-headed lizards and three-headed
wolves
stuff.
Three-headed wolves.
Look up the elephant's foot.
You got like snakes that fly and stuff. Jeez,
look up the.
That's a parasite. That's not radiation.
No, look up the elephant's foot.
No, that's a parasite, dude. That creates
the elephant's foot.
Yeah, that's a parasite thing that actually causes that.
No, the elephant's foot. What I'm talking about inside the reactor where it all melted down. At the very bottom, it looks like an elephant's foot, but it's just this big, huge pile of radioactive stuff, and it's still like 1,000 degrees to this day.
That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
That's where all those parademons came out, like in Justice League movie,
it's where all the Justice League parademons.
That's
right.
Chernobyl.
Speaking of Chernobyl, there's actually a series. I think it was ABC or BBC that was actually making it about Chernobyl. Basically, the main general was actually demanding that the helicopter pilot would actually fly over to the radiation hot zone, and the guy said, "No, don't. You do that, you're going to be wishing for a bullet. You don't want to be doing that."
Yeah.
I thought that was HBO.
Yeah, HBO did.
HBO did one.
HBO did a series on that.
But the thing is, Chernobyl was really bad. The closest thing we had to Chernobyl was 3 Mile Island. But here's the thing: they were able to lock 3 Mile Island down and fix it from melting down. They were able to shut the reactor off eventually, but it was a scare. And eventually they completely dismantled the entire reactor facility there.
Yeah, but 3 Mile Island never went to the area where it's a chain reaction, a self-sustaining chain reaction. Right. It went critical. It wasn't self-sustaining chain reaction. When Chernobyl went, it was self-sustaining.
Yeah.
There ain't no turning that shit off.
There ain't no turning that shit off, no.
How far did that radiation go anyway? Did it go to the States and Europe?
Yeah, it was all over Europe. It was all over the UK. There's still parts of the UK now, like in the mountains of Wales and Scotland, you still pick up the radiation.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Because they had to execute like a lot of sheep here, Welsh sheep and that, because they said they were too radioactive to eat at the time.
They had to execute sheep. That's how low England had to go.
Yeah.
Execute sheep. All right, men, get the firing squad. We have to execute these sheep.
But no, you can still pick, like now you can still pick it up in certain places, but it's not going to harm you unless you like directly eat it.
Right.
What was that? As far as radiation, what was that sub that actually had a nuclear reactor was loose?
That was in the early 90s.
K-19. That's what I'm thinking. K-19.
Yeah, the K-19. Yeah, the Widowmaker. Yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to seal up the reactor, but it was leaking, and it killed them because they didn't have the radiation suits. It only had lead suits.
Killed everybody in there. Yeah.
But it's like in Chernobyl. If you go in Chernobyl now,
but
the hospital
didn't they raise that submarine and take the reactor out of it anyways?
They did, but they couldn't shut it off. So, and we actually offered them help, and the Soviets actually didn't want us to help them out at all.
Yeah. Well, remember the Soviets were crazy. These are the same people that say, "Oh, we've had this raging gas leak fire for like a year and a half. Let's use a nuclear weapon to snuff it out."
It worked.
Whether it worked or not, it wasn't the best of ideas.
That's an insane idea.
No, it's just a low level. It was like the size of Nagasaki or something. It wasn't like the hydrogen bomb or anything.
Right, but still, you know.
Have you guys ever seen Centralia, Pennsylvania?
No, I've heard of it.
You should watch the videos, man.
Patrick out there saying,
"Oh yeah, the coal mine. Yeah, the coal mine.
Yeah, the coal mine underneath the town. They had the back of the town.
Yeah.
That's in West Virginia. That's in West Virginia.
No, Pennsylvania.
No, there was one in West Virginia too, I think.
Maybe, but I know Centralia is in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen TV.
I think that was the basis for the video game Silent Hill. You know,
maybe
the coal mine on fire underneath the town.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. Patrick out there saying 3 Mile Island did melt down. Half the core was gone. There is video of they checked months after the accident.
But it did. Sure? It did melt down, but it didn't melt down in a way that it was going to explode and cause a problem.
Well, not explode, implode.
Yeah, and it's like the ones in Fukushima. They melted down, but they didn't melt down in a way that they exploded. It was the hydrogen gas that was given off by all the water.
France.
That's what exploded.
Oh, we got breaking news here. Apparently,
Fukushima.
You heard it here first. Trump didn't even cover this. Apparently, France has banned unvaccinated Americans today.
The French always hate America, dude.
Well, that's only because we didn't back them up in their civil war against themselves.
Well, no, what was it? Actually, no, it actually goes further than that. We actually didn't back them up against the war against England.
That's their thing.
The French are always weird, dude.
I guess I'll have to cancel my trip to Paris.
I'm gonna have to cancel my trip to my ancestral homeland in Normandy.
There's nothing good in France. Come on.
I wanted to go see the Louvre.
No, Hungary's the new France, dude. Hungary's better.
Hungary? Are you serious?
It's either Hungary or the Czech Republic.
You know. Now that you mention it,
that's better than France.
I am getting a little hungry.
Tony, you never heard of
anything communist is better, right?
Right.
Than France.
Right. No, I'm talking about the new day Budapest. You haven't been to Budapest.
That's why everybody voted earlier to call him Comrade Patriot.
I'm not a communist.
Even any Soviet bloc nation is better than Paris or better than France to Warsaw.
Can't you get to France by just going through a tunnel?
Richard does that all the time. They've got a tunnel that's straight shot from England straight to France.
Yeah, I've never been on it.
Wow.
But how long did it take them to make that? What, 20 years or something like that?
Yeah, it took a long time to dig it out.
But they planned it. They hyped it up for so long. Then they started working on it, and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, we finished it. It's like everybody's like, you finished it already? Why didn't you tell anybody? Oh, we did. Yeah. Nobody paid attention.
Are they letting people go from the UK to across?
Yeah, they had a in the last year they had it all shut down, but it's open at the moment.
I'm surprised.
I'd have to check because it might be on the quarantine thing. So they got like a shit list, which is like the red list that you can't go. So like America's still, for me, like America's still on the shit list. Biden lifted the ban. Then Mexico is the shit list. There's places in the Caribbean that, like the Bahamas, they're on what they call amber list. So when you come back, you've got to do the 2-week quarantine in the government hotel, which it ends up costing more than actually a week in the Bahamas.
Which is probably a maximum security prison.
So I've said no to that. And then you've got
we call those concentration camps.
Yeah, you've got the green. You've got the green list, which are countries they're saying have got low numbers of corona, so they're okay to go to. So some of Europe is on the green list, but I'd have to check with France. But, no, because I got my sister that lives over there, but my dad hasn't been over, and they haven't been over here for a long time because it was all locked down like completely last year.
You know, there's a town in Canada. It's actually a U.S. town in Canada, but it's like the safest place to be for COVID because Canada, when they lock down the borders, they lock down all the entrances to the town, and the town is 100% surrounded by Canada, but it's a U.S. town.
But who wants to go there anyway, right?
By the way, there's an island out in Canada. It's like a little island on a lake or something that still belongs to France.
That's why they when they did Super Troopers, they were talking in French. Let's do it.
Mr. Duct Tape Thumb himself is out there.
Hey, Rich, man, they were giving you a hard time.
Yeah, we're giving you. Oh no, Rich knows I give him a hard time all the time.
Yeah, what was it you said about there's a 50% chance that Rich will crash into a house. The other 50% was he'll be crashing into a car.
No, that was Richard saying that.
Yeah, that was Richard Munn.
Yeah, but you're upset about your video job being demonetized.
Yeah.
Fly
Rich is complaining that you're on YouTube without him.
Flying Rich needs to pay you some compensation, John. I think.
No.
Yeah, join in, Rich.
Rich, if you want in. It's at the top of the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
Just click the link. We're not excluding anyone.
It's official. You're called China Strike.
Daniel says that lake you're talking about is the Atlantic Ocean. That night strike. Laugh out loud. Well, no, we call it. Remember, we're American. We call that the pond. The pond. It's in between us and England.
Who calls it the pond, China? I've never heard that before.
Don't call me China.
Yeah, here's the crazy thing, though. As far as Canada is concerned, they're actually suffering just as bad as we are, and they're a socialist nation. They're not next to us.
At least they don't have Biden.
They got one just as bad. That's
Trudeau's just
Trudeau,
bad.
I guess you're right.
Flying Rich is revoking your invitation.
Hey, John, here's the thing. Are you subscribed to the CCFR?
No.
It's the Canadian Coalition of Gun Rights. Basically, up in Canada, that's the only biggest pro gun rights organization up there.
Yeah, I'm not subscribed to the mail list. I had one of the people on my channel one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but check them out because they give updates of what's going on and how they deal with the restrictions and all the restrictions on as a privilege up there.
Yeah.
The stuff up there is just insane over California. It literally makes California like a free state.
Yeah, I'm not subscribed to the mailing list, but I did have one of their guys on my channel, and he was just talking about Canadian gun laws, and it was just insane. They're like, yeah, we get background checks, we own a gun every day.
Well, here's the crazy thing: they can't even go to have a gun in the back of their car and go straight to the gas station and then go to the range. They gotta go straight to the range from their house, and that's after they call the police, tell them where they're going with a paper that shows, yes, I'm going from here to here. If I don't have this document, I could be arrested. Basically, that's what's going up there now.
Crazy.
So if you don't have a piece of paper that proves you're going from your home to the range, you'd be arrested on the spot by the either just the Canadian police or the RCMP.
Is it the mounted police or the?
They chase you down on a little horse.
Nope. Actually, no. They got black vans up there.
G-Lubs is out there posted a link to them. The Canadian Coalition for Firearms Rights. So, poor Canadians. They're getting worse than we are over here right now.
Yeah, but they do have some tasty bacon.
And they have a nice.
That's just ham. That's just ham.
They have a nice AR platform. It's the C7.
Yeah, C7. But the civilians can't have that. They can only have AR-15s from China.
They can't have their AR-15s now.
Oh no, they banned those, didn't they? They banned all the Norinkos.
That was thanks to Trudeau.
Yeah, thanks to Trudeau.
They can have bullpups, but the AR-15 is actually on the ban list now.
Yeah, why would you let people have bullpups and not an AR-15? I don't understand that.
It's a ban list. They pick and choose.
Oh, the bullpups. They call it a bullpup because that bitch kicks.
Yep.
Yeah, it kicks like a mule.
Now we got problems here.
Jesus, it's Rich. I was trying to hide from you.
John, what the hell are you doing on the internet without me?
I don't know. Every time I do a podcast, Rich pops up. I'm like, what the hell? He's like, I don't know who you said he was going to be on too.
You know,
Right.
I get Crump in here hanging out.
John, you're my YouTube wife. I can't believe you're cheating on me.
He's not.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, no, China invited me on, so I had to come on.
Oh my God! Don't call me that.
Oh, you know, since we're talking about China, Canada actually was about to invite the Chinese army into their country. And I'm like, that's going to spark a whole bunch of issues with the United States. They don't.
That's
going
to spark a whole bunch of issues, anyways, because it's China.
Oh shoot! I was going to sit out here by the pool, but I forgot I don't have the transformer on for the lights.
Yeah.
You got your AR? You AK though? For the pool?
Do I have what?
Your AK for the pool.
I got the AK in the pool, and Aegis Gun Lube sent me some lube.
I gotta get some of their stuff from them.
I don't need to know about your lube, Rich. hey, Richard, isn't that illegal in your country?
No. Only if I go to a pub or a nightclub with it.
Pool. Wait. Okay. Is lube illegal in the country? Pools or AKs? I'm not sure which one.
Richard has a knife.
He's playing with a knife.
He's pretending like he's cutting his finger with a knife.
How do I turn the video on this?
Yeah, you cut the video
button. I was just doing a reenactment.
Click the video button, and if it's not working, I have to redo the settings.
Night Strike. You know, it's one gun I wish we could get in the States, even though
who's Night Strike?
Basically, the restrictions. It's the Chinese Type 81. It looks like an AK, but it's not.
Yeah, that's the LMG variant, isn't it?
It's LMG, and they also have a standard version. Yeah, it's basically a Chinese AK hybrid. Basically,
I'd like to have the LMG variant, but again, I'm not paying the prices that they're going for right now.
They only had 5,000 coming to this country before they had a ban on them.
Yeah.
Hey, Warthol.
Huh?
Who's Night Strike?
China Strike, Night Strike. It's the same book.
Oh, China Strike. Okay, yeah, okay. I know.
Oh my God.
Well, you're gonna keep going on this,
dude. No, he's China Strike forever.
No.
Is the poll up or not? Like, what's the results? Come on.
He's China Strike. It's over.
No, I'm not China Strike.
Yes, you're changing your name with this poll, dude.
No, I'm not changing.
Yes, you are.
I'm not changing it. I'm ending the poll now. I'm not changing.
You're changing your name.
No.
Change it.
The Flying Rich is here, but I guess it's not letting him do video.
Yes, wait. Yes, 60 over 40.
There you go.
Yeah, he's like that. He needs to get his outdoor fire lit to be able to see him.
All right, now I got to figure out how to flip the camera around.
Uh-oh. Do we really want to see that?
I'm looking at a chair.
You're looking at Crump as it is.
Is that the chair Crump sits in when he's with you at the pool?
I've never been to Rich's house.
Only Monder's been to my house.
Only Richard has been to your house. Wow.
So yeah, that's what it looks like across the pool, not across the pond.
Two dicks, one house.
Pool. Okay.
I didn't do anything in this pool. I didn't have anything to do with his pool though. I didn't do the pool. I didn't know he had a pool until I got there.
New York Outcast says, "Come on, man, say it with us. China Strike, China Strike,
China Strike, China Strike, China Strike."
There you go. I said it with you, but I'm not changing it.
I'm gonna write an article for AmmoLand saying YouTuber Night Strike changes his name to China Strike for his love of China.
No, absolutely not.
If you say it back,
I'm pretty sure if you do that, I can sue you. That's probably libel, I think.
Well, then I'll just post your phone number in there so people can call you and let you know what they think of that.
It depends. It depends on how big of a YouTube personality you are, and you might not be big enough to claim libel.
No, it would actually. It's harder to claim libel the bigger you are.
You did that, aren't you?
I did that in reverse. I just want to let you know because
I have a better chance than John does.
You guys do a fair amount of picking on me, just noticed John Crump's T-shirt. It's a Funko Pop because that's in proportion to John's body.
Yeah.
Hey, China Strike.
Yes,
John-
Comrade Patriot.
John does have the biggest head in YouTube.
Yeah.
China Strike.
I actually own that, Rich. I put that out on YouTube already.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Well, everybody makes fun of me crashing, so I just figure I need something, you know?
Yeah, but when you own it...
The problem is everybody makes fun of you crashing because you went and crashed your plane and told everyone about it. That's the problem, Rich. You don't tell people about it if you don't want them making fun of you for it. Just like how I cut myself on my 1911 and I got scars on my hand, and I told everybody about it. And then the next day I went and took my CCW course, and I passed.
Or how about
passed it.
Or how about the part where
with the stitches?
Or how about with the part where you got 3 Chinese-made guns and everyone called China Strike?
you know what, Warsaw? All right, I'm done. I'm done, Warsaw. I'm done. I'm doing it.
Don't you dare.
Rich,
Don't you dare.
Rich, have you got lighting there?
Yeah, we got all that. It's raining right now.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I can see it in the background. It flashed. There we go. Yeah, just flashed up.
Knives, is that you?
See.
Hola, Knives.
Can somebody direct me to Arizona?
Why?
I'm lost.
It's
pool.
actually raining pretty hard. Hold on.
No,
I think I'm in Oregon right now. I was supposed to head the other way.
Why are you in Oregon right now?
I don't know.
I thought you were in California.
I was in California, but then my compass took me
All right,
north.
the wind change is blowing on me.
Isn't Oregon on fire with the forest fires?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I smell all that smoke.
That's why it's hot.
So, John, do you have the stream up for tomorrow? You have a placeholder?
Yeah, what time is it tomorrow? What time are we doing?
8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. Eastern? All right.
It's there. It's on my channel. It's on your channel.
I think I can make it.
Yeah, and now, is there really a way to turn off super chats? Oh, man, it's raining hard. I'm going in.
Not without disabling it on your account.
Oh, shoot. My deck is slippery when wet.
Well,
this don't get
sounds
struck
like
by
a
lightning.
personal problem.
Wasn't that an album title slippery being wet?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, whose album was that?
Yeah. Storm Norman Gunworks is out there. He says it's a full house tonight. Yep, it is a full house tonight.
Yeah, China is being very gracious. So
Speaking of Warsaw giving me crap, I still haven't gotten my SKS back from Norm yet. So technically, right now, I only have two Chinese rifles.
You're still China Strike.
You just need a Chinese flag and a book of Mao.
You're probably friends with that teacher that has a picture of Mao on his wall at the school.
No.
Are you friends with him?
No.
How do you take being fired?
He didn't take it very well at all. But did you see his Instagram pictures where he's got his shirt off and he's literally got a sickle and hammer right above one of his breasts.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's got that socialist teacher. He's got a sickle and hammer right here on his chest.
God.
A tattoo of it, and I'm like, oh yeah, you weren't teaching socialism to those kids.
That's
If you've got a tattoo of the sickle and hammer, you are Soviet. You are trying to teach them communism.
The Soviet communism would be the worst.
And that's why you got fired. You know what we're talking about, right, Crump?
Me?
Yes. No. That teacher who got fired for teaching kids socialism.
Oh yeah.
Is that the CRT? CRT, critical race theory thing?
No, he was actually teaching like straight up communism.
No, Project Veritas. James O'Keefe outed the guy. Hey, John, do you know James O'Keefe?
Yeah, I do.
You got his phone number?
No.
He can't give it out.
All right, so you don't know him then?
No. Remember that one time I asked me for someone's phone number and I was like, and I didn't realize it was you?
Yeah.
Remember that, Rich?
I'm like, hey, John, you got 28EDU's phone number? You said no.
I for some reason I didn't come up with your name, so I was like,
you know whose phone number I do have? That you know that I do know?
Who?
You ready for it?
Mine?
I've got. Well, yeah, of course I got yours. Yeah, I've got G-Web's number.
So do I. I hung out with G-Webs.
But of the two of us, how many times have you hung out with G-Webs?
Once.
Okay, I've got more than you. I got at least twice.
Where have you seen G-Webs, John?
I was in Vegas the same time he was at the same event, but he never came up to me. And then in DC, he came up to me. You know, in DC, and he came up. He was like, "Hey, John." Like, he went up to me. He's like, "It's G-Webs." I'm like, "Oh, wow."
Yeah. So, you
know, DC.
Because thing is,
my hometown.
A whole bunch. G-Webs used to host a site called Gun Channels. It was basically a Facebook for guns. Now he stopped hosting it because issues, and a lot of us went to Tulsa, the Wanamaker Gun Show, in 2018, and basically, we hung out with him there. It was like 3 or 4 days that we were there, and we hung out with him the entire time, and then in 2019, before the whole COVID thing shot off, we were there in Phoenix for the Gun Rights Policy Conference. So.
Yeah, I will not be going to the Gun Rights Policy Conference.
You're not going?
John is going to be the keynote speaker at the Florida Carry Conference.
We got to see fire.
You know what I said on your video the other day about the response to the response to the response. It's like, if we keep fighting each other like this, then eventually the other side is going to win.
Well, that's what
we got to see fire. I spoke to the president of Florida Carry today. He called me tonight.
And which one did you talk to?
The Florida Carry president.
No, which one did you talk to? There's a couple Florida Carry guys. I don't know which one is the president.
Sean Carana.
Okay, you talked to Sean. Yeah, I know Sean. I've got Sean's number. Yeah, no. Knives knows who I'm talking about. You know Sean from Florida Carry Knives. Remember him, Sean? We used to.
Yeah, I know Sean.
Yeah, Sean was also a very active Gun Channels member. Where there would be times where we would have Google Hangouts chats like these, and like Sean from Florida Carry would jump on, and just we'd talk about everything under the sun. For most of the evening.
I talked to him. We have some disagreements, but yeah. It's all good.
I mean, I get your side. I got the GOA side, and I got where Second Amendment Foundation was coming from on this, and Florida Carry was choosing sides, obviously. But the issue is that if we keep fighting like this and we don't find middle ground amongst ourselves, how are we going to fight all these people who are united against guns?
Yeah, well, as long as that middle ground doesn't involve universal background checks. Oh, Second Amendment Foundation.
Ooh, shots fired. Hold on. I got to do that properly. Shots fired.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Hey, change the topic. Did you guys see that? What's his name? Larry Elder got attacked in California and almost got egged.
Wait. What makes it worse is the girl was wearing a monkey mask. A white liberal was wearing a monkey mask and threw an egg. Could you imagine if Sheila Jackson, like if I threw an egg wearing a monkey mask at Sheila Jackson Lee?
Well,
it was a hate crime. It was a hate crime.
Well, Knives can attest. Most liberal Californians are crazy.
True.
No, because he's been in that area. I lived in California before all that stuff happened. So
here we go.
What I don't get is what happened to Massachusetts, Maryland, New York.
Yeah, what happened to the original 13 colonies, where it's only like 2 or 3 of the original 13 colonies still allow guns?
I mean, I can stand like my town like borders Maryland.
I mean, although I got John, Virginia has not done so well lately.
In Virginia, we stopped a lot of bad legislation.
You did, but you let some really bad stuff through.
Preemption, yeah, we did. We've done what we did the best we can. Now it's time to start taking it back.
Was it that you guys got caught asleep at the wheel or something?
No, Bloomberg dumped like close to $1 billion into different politicians' coffers. In Virginia, there's no laws against like in Virginia for like local races. That's not covered by federal law. There's like no spending limit.
Oh man.
And they just outspent everyone, man. It was just like every 2 seconds there's a commercial. But we were able to fight back and got a lot of the bad stuff. We were able to block a lot of the bad stuff. It might have been when tens of thousands of Virginians heavily armed surrounded the Capitol. That might have been that might have been a little horny shot to those guys.
Yeah. But I heard they made a law where you're not allowed to do that anymore.
It's not a law. What it is, it's on. Well, there is a law that says you can't have them on Capitol grounds. But back then, when we surrounded the Capitol, you couldn't have them on Capitol grounds anyway because Northern passed some emergency action. We are currently in court fighting that, so hopefully we'll win. If not, the Republicans, as of today, is up in the polls for governor, and it looks like the Republicans might take back the House of Delegates, and the Senate's not up for vote.
John, in Virginia, what are the regulations about a loaded rifle in public?
Are you allowed to have a loaded rifle in public?
Because in Florida, you can't.
You can. You're allowed to open rifle in public.
If you have a fishing permit, can you?
Yeah, unless you're going to or from fishing or hunting.
Yeah, I can walk around my neighborhood with my AR stuck in my back.
Well, as I found out recently, in South Carolina, you're allowed to have a loaded gun, a loaded rifle or shotgun. You can carry that around, unconcealed all you want. It's just where the law comes into play. You're not allowed to open carry a handgun without the new law that they put in, where you can open carry a handgun if you have a concealed weapons permit.
In Virginia, you're allowed to open carry a handgun no matter what.
That's crazy. Crazy good.
But here's the thing: I'm liking that they allowed open carry even if you have to have a permit. But the thing is, before we were like Florida, where you couldn't open carry a handgun unless you were going fishing or hunting.
Mm-hmm.
But and then the politician said, well, there's no ban on carrying loaded rifles or shotguns around in public. So and they said that live in a Senate hearing when they were going over open carry and whatnot. And I'm like, well, you guys just outed it for us.
Yeah, Virginia, you're allowed to carry a handgun or a rifle, whatever, open carry without a permit. It's fine.
Yeah, and of course that changes because once they have the law that you can open carry and stuff, but then once you're open carrying, you're walking down the street or something like that, people start freaking out and they end up calling the cops, and then the cops come and ask you why you're doing this and stuff, and you give them the reason, and they're like, well, we don't know you, so people are freaking out that you may do something, and the whole
that doesn't really happen.
Maybe the people freaking out should carry.
Hmm. Yeah, people don't really call cops on people that open carry in Virginia. Not a lot of people do it, but there's enough people that do it that people know, I guess you can say.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that that jumped in? It's Grandpa. Government access. Turn your stream audio off.
A&A, man.
A&A's in here. Chris is in here.
Hey, Chris.
I've got his phone number too.
I have a question.
What's up, Nice?
What happened to Gary Busey's brother?
I have no idea.
Oh, he is probably going to be the gun czar.
Yeah, he's gonna be the gun czar. He's not. He did not get a chance to pass go and collect $200 and a cushy director's position.
All right, because I've been out of the loop for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pulled his nomination. GOA actually, behind the scenes, I'll tell you right now, GOA is probably the main reason that didn't happen.
Well, I'm glad that happened because I listened to that confirmation hearing of that jackass. And I'm going to say it like that because this is my channel. I listened to that. It was awful.
I'll give you a name. Aiden Johnston of GOA is probably the reason why Chipman's nomination got pulled. I would say Aiden Johnston is the reason. Is the reason why he got pulled. He worked those senators over, and at the end, it was him that got them to back off the Chipman nomination. So, hats off to Aiden. I mean, I'm not even saying it was a GOA thing; it was an Aiden thing.
I think it might have been a combined effort. Honestly, everybody.
No,
I
I
think
know,
it's everyone.
You know.
Yeah, I mean it is, but Aiden's like, a couple of the senators that switched their vote.
Yeah.
Was. I know for a fact was directly because of Aiden. And Gun of America lobby basically said, "Hey, we will go."
Didn't they interview a couple of the ATF members that said that they didn't like they weren't a fan of Chipman?
They were uncomfortable with having him in.
Yeah. I mean, if your future employees don't want you in, that says something.
The best thing was when we arranged to have David Thibodeau behind. You know who David Thibodeau is?
No.
Waco Survivor. You know the movie Waco on Netflix?
Oh yeah.
We arranged to have him at the confirmation hearing.
Chipman. But Chipman said that picture wasn't him.
No, that wasn't him. He was there, but that wasn't him in the picture.
That wasn't him?
No, that was it was an FBI sniper team member.
Oh.
No, what really concerns me is not Chipman, but if there's another nomination of the ATF, I'm worried about Gabby Giffords actually trying to get in.
Gabby Giffords?
Isn't she still a serving senator or something like that?
No. Gabby Giffords couldn't serve coffee. What are we talking about here?
No, but look at where we are now. Be honest with us, guys. Come on. They got Biden in power, so if they tried doing anything, at this point, anything's possible.
You know, that's
can
true,
agree.
Rich. That's true, Rich. Biden couldn't serve coffee either, but apparently he made it as president.
Yeah, no way Biden got the most votes of every president. I'm like,
no, he did.
Do we really believe this?
No, we don't.
He's more popular than Obama. He got more votes than
Obama. We will say that it was a clear and fair election, and that's why I'm doing air quotes.
Yeah, that's why I'm lifting my feet off the floor because it's getting pretty deep.
Yeah,
we're absolutely a fair election.
Fair.
Of course. I need my soundboard.
I gotta mute my microphone to laugh some more, okay?
Yeah.
It was fair because their candidate won. That's how you know it's a fair election.
Your sarcasm right now, you aren't listening properly.
No, I don't think they're gonna nominate anyone for a while.
I wouldn't.
With the left, anything's possible, dude.
I mean,
the radical left.
They made Trump wait, 3 or 4 years to get a ton of people nominated for positions. Honestly, I think they're gonna get the same thing happening with them.
The ATS is like the hardest place. It was the hardest position to get confirmed, and because they always pick anti-gun people, and we always push back and won. The last ATF director was under George Bush.
George Bush?
George Bush, yeah. George H.W. Not H.W. George W. Bush.
Oh, good old George W.
W.
Good old W.
No, here's a question. Can we repeal the ATF and actually just stick with the FBI?
No, the ATF actually didn't come out of the ATF. The ATF actually came out of the IRS. or what was known as the Department of Taxation.
Because last time I checked, the FBI does the ATF's job anyway. Those 4473s.
Yeah. Well,
I'll be worried if they pick
the
another
whole Next Check
Busey's
department
brother.
is a completely different department, separate from the FBI. Now.
What's that?
Isn't the whole NICS department separate from the FBI?
No, the NICS department is part of the FBI.
Yep, I knew it.
It's just weird. Mm-hmm. That's all they do. All they do is check backgrounds.
Yeah. I mean, most of the time they don't even do that. Most of the time it just goes through. And they destroy records if there's no response within 90 days. And like they destroy records every 90 days. Actually, they destroy records on the 87th day, so they destroy all the previous versions.
Now, all the 4473s that the ATF has confiscated or taken from shops that have closed down, when do they destroy those?
They don't.
And why don't they destroy them?
Well, they're supposed to in 20 years, but they say that they're too backlogged. What they're doing now is they're taking the 4473s and they're using OCR technology, which is optical character recognition, and they're scanning it into a database, right? A searchable database, right? Of all these old 4473s. So you can search for serial number, name, gun, whatever. And I'm like, well, you can't do that. When I talk to the ATF about that, and they're like, why? Like, it's a gun registry. You can't, by federal law, you can't have a gun registry. They're like, it's not a gun registry. Like, then what is it? They're like, it's a searchable database.
Hey, John, I got a question.
Yeah.
I was an FFL in the 90s for like 9 years, late 80s, early 90s. When I got rid of my FFL, the law at the time was you had to send everything in. But I hear now it's like you got to either send it all in or you got to keep it readily available for 20 years or something like that?
No. What you got to send it in, or what you can do is you can designate a successor FFL, which means you would have to transfer everything, and they would have to enter everything on those forms.
Either way, it's a backdoor registry, but we all know that a 4473, how many guns have I bought through a licensed dealer or my license, and I don't own them anymore? In other words, they're not trackable unless
it's done through an FFL.
Exactly right.
Or how about the 4473 when it was actually invented? Actually, what year was
that? 68. When that's
68. 68.
All right, so this
is the Gun Control Act of 68.
Remember Red Dawn? When the guy goes, go get me the 4473s?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So that's why they're pushing universal background checks, because
I don't have the soundboard to say Wolverines, but Wolverine.
No, but the reason I asked that is because this was going on before the Patriot Act then.
Yeah, 68. NICS was supposed to be, hey, we can do NICS and we can get rid of the 4473, and they just kept both.
You guys want to hear?
They're in the Brady Act.
Hear a little, just a little tidbit, real quick. You guys know who We Like Shooting? The channel We Like Shooting.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've heard of him.
Okay. Well, Jeremy owns a gun shop like 30, 40 miles from me. Okay, he's one of the guys, and I was on the show one night and I typed in. I wasn't on the show. I was in side chat night. I actually have been on the show, but I typed in. The 4473s, back when they changed, it was something about domestic violence. Well, it used to say, have you ever been charged with domestic violence? And that was a red flag. If you'd even been charged. Well, they had to change it because being charged with a crime is not being convicted. So they had to change it. I said that. Now, Jeremy, I think he got his FFL probably mid 2000s. You know what I'm saying? He's in his 30s. And he's like, no, he's a dumbass, blah, blah, blah. I stopped into his store. I says, and I, commented about it to him. And he's like, that was back before the checks, right? And I said, that was right when the background check was kicking in, when they changed that. that was the, a couple things they changed on the 4473, and that's when the background checks were kicking in. And
did you tell him then, saying you're not a dumbass, but you might play one on YouTube?
No, but whatever.
Oh,
hey, the only reason I dropped in is because I seen Richard on. Well, then I seen John. Nice shirt, by the way, John.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Deadpool, man.
Yeah. No, I just got done. I've put in almost 40 hours in 3 days. Richard knows. I talked to him earlier. I was in my truck driving Bluetooth to the radio talking to Richard. Anyway, yeah, I barely caught part of Hank's, and it was like, okay, what's going on? Oh, hey, Night Strike.
Yeah.
I jumped over here and said, Richard's on.
Yeah, John jumped in. I wouldn't expect John to jump in. And
I don't know. I don't know who this Night Strike is. I know.
Are you slumming? Are you slumming?
Okay,
or what,
he meant China Strike.
China Strike.
All right. Come on, John, please.
Well, look, Richard.
Night Strike.
Richard, look what I got. You can't have these in England anymore.
Yeah, I've got a kitchen full of them.
Yeah, let's ask Richard
really?
Launder about that. Huh?
Well, hold
they
on.
haven't confiscated them yet?
Rich, it's not duct tape, but it's the closest thing I got to it.
Yeah, that's definitely not very close.
All right, guys, I'm out. You guys take care.
Right.
I'm gonna check my Antifa.
You know what? I never understood knife control until I saw Rich try to use a knife on my stream.
Hey, try
I'll send you this, Rich.
What do you got there? Hold on, I gotta scroll. Duct tape, yes.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys later.
All right, later, John.
Save the gorillas. See
you tomorrow.
Night, John.
Yeah, see you, John. Thank you.
Yeah. So there we go. We had John on here.
Hey, Armament.
And Richard's here. See, my mind's blown that I was Richard Hughes, and then I'm realizing my buddy who sends me texts of all his new freaking camo and T-shirts is sitting right there. I'm like, damn it.
See, I know people. I just don't know. I don't know the people that got John Crump knows. But as Brian Rich says, unless he's got their phone number, he doesn't know them.
But the weird thing is the people you know do know those people. It's a small world.
But here's the joke. I do know Flying Rich, and I do know John Crump because I got both of their phone numbers.
Yeah, I got your number and both of theirs and Richard.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
you got my number because I texted you.
Oh yeah, I got your number too, Richard. Richard, you've got my number too because it's in my signature of every email I send out.
Well, that's where I got it from. And then I texted you.
What the hell is it, like 2:00 in the morning over there, dude?
No, it's 2:34.
Yeah. Are you just gonna
it's 9:34.
hang out here and then just go into work early and just do a shift?
Yeah, probably. I don't know what time we're gonna finish, so I'll get some sleep.
All right.
You work in the morning, bro?
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
Hey, Jesus Christ, dude! How old are you? How the hell are you still doing? Then again, like I said, I worked almost 40 hours in 3 days. So.
Yeah.
I got some sleep this afternoon, and then I got up and went food shopping.
I actually had some sleep behind the wheel today, so.
Well,
it's because we were on the job site waiting on the crew, so I had time to just, kind of rest my arm and my head on my arm and just kind of close my eyes and. Yeah, the cat naps. That is a truck driver. The cat naps. Just honestly, just 5 to 10 minutes of just shutting your eyes, not even falling. It's just shutting your eyes and resting, dude. Man, you're good to go for another 4 or 5 hours. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
Been doing it for over 20 years now, and it's So,
hey, Axis.
Yes.
I gotta ask you. You ever seen this video?
What video?
I can put it in the chat.
Oh shit! I gotta get the chat. I don't have the chat up right now.
You're a trucker. That's why I'm asking, because this guy in Oklahoma was trying to kill people.
Who?
This trucker.
Where? When?
It's in Oklahoma 3 weeks ago.
No shit.
Yeah. So, Flying Rich, what's on the menu tonight?
Where's the cheese?
I'm just cutting cheese. I was gonna say.
Oh, cutting the cheese.
He's cutting the cheese. All right.
Hey, I did that all day in my truck, so you know. Oh, never mind.
Richard, I don't think I've made filet mignon since you've been here.
Really?
Yeah, that was good. That was.
Oh, dude, filet mignon. I have a couple different ways I can make it.
Yeah.
Bacon wrap is one.
Bacon wrap is the best.
Bacon.
Well, anything's better with bacon.
Everything's better with bacon. Period.
Richard, you like the filet mignon, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was good when we had it.
No, but Armin, this guy literally was even evading 5 to 6 police officers on the road.
Wow.
And also, he was swerving left and right, just blocking people from passing, like literally intentionally.
Okay, I'm waiting for the chat to open. Man, I seen so much crap today. I seen a couple accidents. Had some dumbass woman. You know, you got a left turn lane, and I'm a dump truck. You know, you're looking at 15 tons rolling, empty.
I just got your text messages.
Yeah, never mind. I found it. Yeah. It's like, oh, pay attention. Oh, I'm tired. Give this old fucker a break. But anyway, no, this exit where the job was, it's a constant rotation. You know what I mean? When you're doing what we were doing today, but most of the time what I do, it's just here, there, back, forth, same thing all day. But anyway, this exit, there's 2 right turn lanes and 1 left turn lane. Well, the right turn lane's backed up. The left turn lane is open. And here I'm cruising down. Now, this woman had just whipped around me to get into the exit before me, because God help us, a truck. Just as I was coming down going into my lane, she whips right out. And I'm doing, 20, 25. I mean, I'm just putting that. I swear to God, she had to miss my bumper by inches, and it wasn't she whipped that close. Hit the brakes, go into the, the berm, the gravel. Day in, day out, day after day, I deal with people like that, and it's like, when you do almost 40 hours in 3 days, the road rage really wants to kick in. When you do it for 8 to 10 hours a day all week, it's like, okay. But man, and I swear to God, today it was like everybody just doing dumb shit. And I'm like, Then again, I was working in a bigger city. So
Chris, can you talk to your brother truckers and let them know when I'm going down the Florida Turnpike, which is 2 miles.
Okay, that's a long ways away from me.
Yeah, 2 lanes wide, and I'm doing 120 miles an hour, and they're doing 65, and they decide to pass the truck ahead of them that's doing 64. Why do they wait till I'm on their bumper to do it?
Because, I don't know, stop doing 100 and some miles an hour.
Flying rich.
Or
flying rich. Yeah, do it in your plane.
Rich, the problem is that you're supposed to drive. You're not supposed to fly on the road. You're supposed to drive on the road.
Armin, now, what's you had a dump truck, right?
Yeah, it's basically with the front axles, it's 6 axles, but it's they consider it a Quinn, which is 5 axle, which is they count the rears. Yeah, it's
what was the load?
I was empty, thank God, because if I wasn't, she would have been toast. There was no way.
Here's a bad thought now. If you got ahead of her and you had a bunch of gravel, what if you dumped it in the back of your car?
Don't answer that.
Reading my mind.
Don't answer that.
Oh. Like I said, man, and here's another one. Okay, you're a truck. Once we get moving, we're like a train. Yeah, you can get flying. Takes a long time to stop, and it takes a long time to get that speed. Okay. You'll come up on a car. You're on, you stay in Richard would be the left lane, I think. You guys got 4 lanes over there, don't you? Is it all reversed? Is it all reversed from us? You're on the opposite.
Oh, the other Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Florida's laws are pretty weird, too.
Yeah. But anyway, you know, you're in the cruising lane, not the passing lane, no matter what side it is. Okay, you're in the cruising lane. You got your cruise control set at the speed limit, because I don't get paid to speed, and my boss don't pay for tickets. He pays for overweights and things like that, but he won't pay for speeding. That's your problem.
Now, overweights is that girls at the strip bar?
No, that was the girl that you saw last night at the strip bar.
Wow!
Don't tell his wife that.
But anyway, you know, you come up on a car that's doing, you know, 4 or 5 miles or whatever under the speed limit. You get out in the passing lane, you start to go around them, and they go, "Oh my God, a truck's passing me!" And they speed up, and you're like, "Okay, are you going to do the speed limit?" You get behind them, then they slow back down, and then you go out to go. And dude, I've seen people do this in just my car, and it's like, you know, when you're in a truck and you get beside them after about the 3rd or 4th time, you just want to rack the wheel and go boom and blow them off the frickin' road, but you can't.
How many times have you done that? Tell us the truth.
Never. You know how many times I've wanted to do it? I lost count about 10,000 ago. So,
wow.
Yeah. Well, I've been driving for over 20 years. So,
You watching that video, Rich?
What's that?
You watching the video?
What?
No, I'm just looking at my monitor here, my laptop.
Nothing came up in the side chat.
I've got a laptop right here, so if you see me open something up, I'm checking my laptop. So I've got a desktop right here with 3 monitors, and I got a laptop right here on the side, just because technology.
I got a laptop with a crap monitor that doesn't work with an external running. I got a laptop, and the keys are dying too. It's I'm gonna have a new laptop here real soon, because this one is getting to, other than take the lithium battery off, because you don't want to rupture that. That's bad. But after that, this thing's going to the range. There will be a video on it.
You're going to finish her off with the shotgun?
Watch, he puts a bullet hole straight through the monitor, and it still works.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Hell, it barely works now.
Finish it off with the shotgun.
Yeah, well, like I said, though, yeah, the lithium... This is funny, though. My nephew did a tour in Afghanistan, Army medic. He had an old laptop he brought out, and right before he left for Afghanistan, he's like, brings all this crap to the range. It's like, yeah, I just want to shoot stuff. Okay. I didn't realize that the battery was still in that laptop. We shot the shit out of it. You know, of course, we're in open air, but even so, with lithium batteries, that's, man, if a lithium battery bursts in a store, they'll evacuate. So
is that pretty bad?
Yeah, it's the lithium ion or whatever. It's not good. But anyway, we shot the shit out of this thing. We pick up all the pieces and throw it in the fucking burning barrel with everything else.
It exploded, didn't it?
No, it didn't explode.
Leaking?
But it burned like white phosphorus. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, lithium.
What it does. What it does.
Typically, a laptop, modern laptop batteries are lithium polymer.
See,
same thing, model airplanes.
You know all this, there, Flyer, because you're the tech geek like my brother. You know, I could put Rich and my brother Derek together and go, oh yeah, this, and start talking components and parts, and I'd be like over in the corner going, what'd you say?
Yeah, I met Derek at the range day, right?
Yeah. When you're
That's back when he had a brother and a channel partner.
Yeah, well, we still do. We just haven't done anything in a while. Life's been busy for both of us. Yeah, that's when your P90 burned my toe. Oh, by the way, Rich.
Yes, sir.
99% of the time, I cannot wear flip-flops all day driving my truck. I was wearing them today, all freaking day, because I didn't have to do anything but drive. That's all I had to do.
Yeah.
I didn't have to get out. I didn't have... You know what I mean? So,
hey, I actually wore sneakers today. I went to the movies this afternoon.
Sneakers?
What'd you see?
Sneak up on somebody?
What is the movie? I know it's not called The Ten Rings. The new Marvel movie. That
Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Was it any good?
I liked it. It was a good. It was a good Marvel kung fu movie. Was it specifically a Marvel movie? No, it felt more like a kung fu movie.
Yeah,
but I enjoy those.
Did Did they tie it in with the
yeah, they tied it in with some of the Marvel stuff.
Yeah, there's 2 post-credit scenes, so you got to stay till the very end.
Well, they like to do that.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it as more so of a Marvel kung fu movie than a normal Marvel movie.
Yes, correct.
Because it felt more like that. Because I like watching old kung fu movies, even the crap stuff that they bring over here, and then they would badly dub back in like the 70s and the late 80s.
Yeah,
I love that stuff. Not because they're good movies, because they're not. The storylines are kind of half and half. But I love them for how they would say, "Oh, I'm going to defeat you," and then the mouth would keep on going.
Yeah, well, that was you remember Wayne's World?
Yeah.
Yeah, the old chop sake movies, we call them.
Yeah, chop sake. But I also like watching them just because of the fact that I like martial arts, so I like watching kung fu and karate and whatnot.
Oh yeah, I was a martial artist when I was younger.
Again, I also loved watching Chuck Norris movies. So
Well, how about Steven Seagal? Do you like Steven Seagal?
No, I don't like Steven Seagal.
Oh, come on, man.
Steven Seagal early movies?
Under Siege. I liked Under Siege.
Under Siege, I like that one. But normally I don't like Steven Seagal movies too much.
Did you ever watch his first one, Above the Law? Had Sharon Stone in it as his wife.
I saw a few. I never finished the movie.
It was pretty good. Of course, it's Hollywood, but yeah, Under Siege was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
After Under Siege 2, and then it just started getting, nah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's when his movies were going direct to video or TV. That's when it was like Steven Seagal versus vampires, and all that stuff. Was like, what the hell? He's.
I'm pretty sure you can't karate chop a vampire. I've tried. It didn't work.
Steven Seagal, Deputy Sheriff. Oh,
Deputy Sheriff.
There you go.
I've kind of also lost a little respect for Tom Cruise.
I never had respect.
The only one I do like he did was A Few Good Men. That was the best one I think he did.
Well, I will say this with Tom Cruise. He insists on doing a lot of his own stunts. Yeah. And the last Mission Impossible, I think it was, of course, there's probably a net. There's probably a wire. There's some safety, but he has to jump from one rooftop to another. And he barely makes it, and he hits his foot on the side of the building, and you can actually see it in the movie. It crumples his fucking ankle. And when he gets up in the shot, he gets up and he's limping. Oh, that limp wasn't fake. But you didn't see the limp in the next scene. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when he got up off that stunt, he was in pain. So, that's one thing I can say. That's one thing I always loved about Jackie Chan. Always did his own stunts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You ever watch some of the behind the scenes on him doing his stunts and the choreography and the fights? And man, it's like,
yeah.
And now the guy is so old and he's still doing it. I'm like,
yeah.
Well,
remember Jackie Chan was in. I think he was in Return of the Dragon with Bruce Lee.
Yeah,
he was the guy that Bruce Lee accidentally kicked in the face, and Bruce Lee was like, oh, "I'm so sorry, man. I'm sorry." He's like, "No, I'm fine. It's like I got kicked by Bruce Lee. I can tell this story forever."
Right?
Who's the other guy that's famous? Jason Statham. That's another great actor.
Yeah,
he's more of Richard's favorite actor because he's from Richard's country.
How about Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Who's the guy that plays 007? Daniel Craig. They're actually making another 007.
Yeah, he's making another one. Yeah.
Yes, it was made a couple of years ago. They just haven't released it.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't they make a 007 with a woman as 007?
Yeah, that was the last one.
Yeah, in that new film, at some point there's like a female 00 number.
I don't get me wrong. I mean, women can do what they want, but having a female version actress of the series, I mean, come on, you ruin the whole genre.
Well, again, Richard Monder might argue with me on this, but that I didn't like what they did to Doctor Who, where they turned the Doctor into a woman. I didn't like the new season. The new season was a crap.
I still have not seen any of the female Doctor Who's, man. The last one's
Yeah,
Matt
I
Smith,
haven't watched.
and what's his name?
Yeah,
Oh God, what's his name? Capaldi.
I haven't.
Capaldi.
Okay.
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't watched Doctor Who for a long time.
Peter Capaldi. Then it was Smith, and Matt Smith, and then before that, it's my favorite Doctor, David Tennant.
They even made a, what was it? They even made a female version of what was it? Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that tanked. That tanked.
Oh yes,
bad.
That tanked, and man, and it was funny.
No, Rich. It was more like
It
that.
sucked. I mean, dude, it was bad.
It was bad, and it was funny because they got all the actresses and the directors. It's like, oh, it's because you don't like female action heroes,
female empowerment, and all that.
Yeah.
No, it's because it sucked.
It did.
It's because you may have
I
gotten
didn't watch
actors.
it. All I had heard was everybody said it sucked.
You may have gotten actors that are kind of funny on SNL sometimes because you know their joke ratio is 50-50, okay?
Yeah, it's small skits.
The problem is you tried to do the whole SNL thing with the Ghostbuster movie, you know, on the big screen, and that doesn't work. You have to have good jokes in order for the movie to be good.
Yeah.
It was a total fail for that movie.
You have to actually make an attempt to make an actual Ghostbuster movie, not just, you know, kind of, let's put some women in it and let's put it in a different situation and it'll be great. It'll be a hit. No, it wasn't a hit. No one liked it. That's why the director isn't directing any movies anymore, because he got laughed out of Hollywood.
It's the same one that the actress that directed the new Charlie's Angels movie.
Yeah,
it was they got the same deal, man. A lot of people didn't like it, and she started saying the same thing like they were saying in Ghostbusters, that reboot of Ghostbusters. Oh, you don't like
bought it. Nobody bought it.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Ed, I swear I seen that there's like a next generation, like kids or grandkids of the original Ghostbuster movie. I don't know what the heck it's called.
But the thing is, if you watch the latest trailer, at the end of the latest trailer, you know, there's the kid watching the old 80s commercial. It's like where they show the phone number for Ghostbusters. It says, "We're ready to believe you." Remember that commercial?
Yeah.
And the kid goes and calls the commercial, and it goes to you know, Stance's occult bookshop, and he says, "We're closed." It's actually Dan Aykroyd that picks up the phone and says, "We're closed," because he thinks, you know, someone's calling about the bookshop.
Right.
But you know, where the kid's trying to call him about the Ghostbuster.
Well, I know Harold Ramis is dead, so he's out of it.
Yeah, Harold Ramis is dead. That's some of the premise of the movie.
Yeah, you know, like I said, I've seen the trailers.
Here's why the new movie is better and probably will be better than that all-female Ghostbusters movie. One, they're making it a sequel and they're just adding new characters in and new situations.
Oh my goodness.
Two, guess what? The director of this new Ghostbusters movie is the son of the director of the last two.
Well, you know that.
The first two. The son of the director of the first two movies. So it's got to be better.
You know, that puts an interesting spin. The son of the director of those movies is making another Ghostbusters of the sons or grandkids.
Yeah.
The original Ghost.
But they still got some of the original cast to make cameos and whatnot in the movie to kind of pass the torch. And that, I'm okay with making sequels like that to pass the new characters, let them run, the new characters run with it, where you see the old characters, they're ready to go off into the sunset because either they're gotten old or they're retired. That's fine. I can deal with that.
Talking about me again? What?
No. But the way they did that female Ghostbuster movie was so awful. Oh my God, I literally wanted to write off the whole entire franchise.
I will say this: I never watched it, but
it's bad.
I remember.
You don't even want to watch.
Do not torture yourself.
Let me put it this way: all the reviews, oh my God, garbage. Okay, it was on TV one time, and I'm like, you know, channel surfing, and I'm like, you know, looking at the guy, and it says, "Oh, Ghostbusters," blah blah. I said, "Okay." I flipped to it. I watched it for 5 minutes. That's all it took. And I'm just like, what? Stupid, dumb. That's all it took was 5 minutes. And I mean, within those 5 minutes, I just figured out, yeah, now I know what everybody's talking about. Garbage.
So, and I sat through the whole movie.
You watched the whole
why?
thing?
Why? Because you wanted to get your money's worth? I mean, why?
Yeah, more or less. More or less.
I mean,
he was just hoping it would get better by the end.
I was hoping it would get better, or at least there might be some semblance that I could take out of the movie, and then I'm like, no, I'm done with it.
Even Ben Stiller can make a better movie than that.
Well, Ben Stiller has made better movies than that, period.
No, but you get my point. Like, it sucked so bad that he could make a better version of it.
You want a better movie than the female Ghostbusters movie? I'll tell you right now. Okay, All Stars. There you go.
Or how about what was that other great movie I used to watch?
No, I think
John Travolta.
It was Mystery Men. Mystery Men. Better Ben Stiller movie than the Ghostbusters movie.
How about Get Shorty? Come on, man. You gotta love the humor out of that movie.
All right. I'll give it to you.
Dodgeball.
I'll give you that. Dodgeball was also a better Ben Stiller movie, but technically
Dodgeball was great.
It wasn't
Dodgeball
a Ben
was
Stiller
great.
movie
Come on.
technically. But I'll tell you right now, I can dodge a wrench and I can dodge a ball.
How about Night at the Museum?
I like Night at the Museum and the
Night at the Museum
sequel.
was good.
Just because the way it was entertaining. It really was. You know, you gotta open your mind and go, well, shit, the museum's coming alive. Look what you can do with the characters. You know what I mean?
It had Robin Williams in it, man. He played a real great character in that.
Yeah, good Teddy Roosevelt. Yep.
Teddy Roosevelt.
I did. It was the hilarious part was the copper statue of his head, and it's like, oh, I have no body, and you're telling me this guy's better.
All right. Well, I think we've hit the 2-hour mark. I think it's a good time to, call it a night, and we'll be back tomorrow. John Crump's having his thing tomorrow at 8 p.m.
8 o'clock.
Check that out. 8 p.m. Eastern, as he said. Rich, Rich, are you doing anything tomorrow or anything in the meantime?
Well, I'm going to be on the show. Oh, yeah. Tomorrow morning, I guess 10 a.m., I'm going to live stream Supercar Saturdays from the Miami area. So I'm going to drive on down, hang out with people with Lamborghinis and stuff like that.
Nice.
Oh, so what are you gonna drive down in your Kia?
He's gonna drive his plane.
My Genesis Coupe, I'm gonna park it behind the building so nobody sees it.
But you know something? How many of them guys actually know how to fly a plane?
Yeah,
Look at that one. There
you should just drive your plane down. Oh wait.
Now, how many of them know how to? How many know how to crash a plane and walk away twice?
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
you knew how to do it right. So
he knew how to do it somehow because he's the only guy I know that could crash into a house.
Hey,
2 houses.
2 houses.
No, only once he hit a house.
It's like,
well, I hit 2 houses.
We know.
2 houses.
Those houses came out of nowhere. They just jumped out of nowhere right in front of you.
They just jumped up 500 feet.
They just got up and got right in front of you. It happens
2 houses, a fence.
Maybe someone's car.
Well, the one was wasn't the one experimental, like a Delta Wing?
Both of them.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
What's your flying status now, dude?
Well, I need a medical and I need a biannual flight review.
Okay, but you could get it back if you did that.
Oh yeah.
My brother was just here today. He's got the Cessna 150. We were talking about. He says, "Did you hear about the F-16 flyover? Yada yada." We just had a local, God rest his soul, very very close. One of my best friend's kids and him also. My best friend. They knew the family and they knew the kid. The Max Soviak got killed in Afghanistan.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, that was like just right over here. But I guess. I didn't know they were doing it. I've been trying to follow, but I guess they had F-16s fly over. I don't know. I don't know if they had the service for him today or whatever, but I heard they flew over the field. I think it was a football field. They might have had the service for him in the football field because that's how big it was around here, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But there was 4 F-16s and then one pulled off for the missing man. But I was like, I didn't know that. And my brother, he's talking to me because he went flying today. He's like, yeah, I didn't know anything about this, and and he's got radios and comms and everything, but he's like, I would have liked to known, be flying up here at 500 feet and see an F-16 come buzzing by me, But anyway, speaking of flying, I've talked to my brother, my older brother Scott. He's older than us, Rich. I said, hey, you got a plane. Let's travel. Let's fly here. I got people in Texas. I got people in Virginia. We ain't making it to England, Monder. Okay, that Cessna 150 ain't gonna make it over there.
No, it won't. It won't.
But it's like
you're gonna get a bit wet if you try that.
Yeah,
you're not Charles Lindbergh.
No, but it's like, man, I'll split cost or whatever. Let's go fly here, fly there. But yeah, it'd be cool for you and my brother to get together, go fly, or you know what I'm saying. Just
all right. My goal is I sell the house, get the plane fixed, get a 50 cal from Walter at Safety Harbor, and see how many places I can fly in a weekend and meet up with gun tubers and shoot.
What plane you looking to fix? What is it?
By the second one I crashed.
Oh, the experimental.
Yeah.
How bad is it? How bad is it mashed?
It's the airframe's all together.
There you go.
Huh. Hey, that's nice, shiny.
Yeah, shiny. I got a whole bunch. Ooh. They're going out for patients. Yeah.
Sticker.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh, I got one that's not shiny. No. Mine's not shiny. I just look behind me.
Yeah, I've got a couple of shiny. I could send one down.
Yeah, you don't have to. But I just want to make sure I had an actual GunTube sticker, and I do. It's right there.
Anyways, guys, we're getting out of here. We're gonna close
words of wisdom.
Get out of here. I gotta go see about renaming myself the China Strike.
Speaking of that, here.
No. Just set up a new channel called China Strike.
Yeah, I'll just do that. China Strike.
Yeah, 2 channels.
Yeah. So with that, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for commenting out there, and thanks for being there. Yeah. We'll be back on Tuesday for Hit or Miss. We'll be back on Wednesday for Rants and Raves with Roll Call 219, and we'll also be here for Thursday and Friday next week. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Shall not be infringed. Give them the bird. Adios, Felicia. Vaya con Dios, mi amigos. And
peace to all. Stay QA strong.
That's it.
Hasta la vista, hasta luego, hasta mañana.
Any final words from the great man?
Don't let the door hit you in the ass.
Any great final words from the aerial expert extraordinaire?
Yeah.
Well, I've been using this line a lot. Is the only thing that stops evil is good men skilled in violence.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good final words of wisdom. There we go. So with that, we'll see you guys later. Take it easy.
Good violence.
Good night. And wherever you are.